Welcome to Agriculture. This series is designed to promote and showcase women working in the field of agriculture in Arkansas. I'm at the front gate of the Flying C Ranch here in White County. This month we will feature my good friend Ouida Cossey. Ouida is the owner and operator of the Flying C, where they breed and raise registered Santa Gertrudis cattle, commercial cattle, and run a hay operation. She makes her home just outside of Searcy in the Gum Springs community, and this is her story.
They used to walk up and we had classifiers that came from SGBI. They would come here to classify the cattle, look at the cattle, make sure they were good enough to be in the breed, and they would start talking to Lester, and I'd just crawl up on the fence. And Lester would be talking to him, and Lester knew nothing about the cattle because he had a job. He was running around them, and he finally, Lester would go, "Well, you got to talk to her." And so, if you do get started, you just have to, make a believer out of them. You have to know your business, and you have to get in there and learn. And I mean, I learned to weld. I learned to repair small stuff. I don't do it as much anymore, but I used to repair all our equipment. If I can take it apart, I can put it together. But you got to be willing to make those sacrifices and learn about what you're doing, raising grass, whether it be the cattle and what they're doing. I do a lot of my own vet work. I do have a vet that's really good, but I try to do as much as I can myself. Pulling calves, you just got to get in there and get after it if you're going to make it work. Well, once they accept you and they know what you're talking about, they don't look down on you as much anymore. So I don't know that it's changed. To me, it's changed because people take me serious now. They don't talk to Lester anymore. And I'll go to sales and they'll say, "Ouida brought these cows," and then they'll say, "Well, Lester did too." So it's kind of turned around on the whole deal, They take me serious now. I think this farm or ranch has a uncertain future. My boys are busy with their careers, and the only one, Thomas, went in the military, so he will get out of the military in 7 or 8 years, and he's talking about raising some cows, but he's not really into the seed stock end of it. He just wants some commercial cows. So I plan on staying in it as long as I possibly can, as long as I can lift buckets and still feed cows. But maybe one day one of the kids or the grandkids might want to raise cows. But I never really encouraged mine to stay on the farm. I wanted them to do what they wanted to do, and they've all done well.